NFL fewest wins. Fewest wins this coming NFL season.
Patriots.
Yeah. We talked about it earlier when I was talking about the season win total under on the Patriots. They are the short shot, and quite frankly, they are the justified short shot at plus 340. The question is, if let's say there's somebody out there who's like, you know what, I actually disagree. I think the Patriots are going to be better than you guys think, and I don't think they're going to have the fewest wins. If I forced you to make a bet that was not the Patriots, what bet would you make? I already know mine.
Okay. I'm glad we got into the Patriots conversation earlier because
that would be my pick.
I didn't want to jump ahead to this because I think this is the market to bet them in. Like you talked about, you brought up the point of
might as well take the plus 340.
Preferring to bet them 0-17 than the over, which I agree with.
I'd bet them in both.
But this, I would way quicker be way quicker to bet this.
I don't know that I'd be way quicker because I think that 4.5 is so high that I'd like to live through that too. But I get your point.
I don't know, Gill. Like I'm not one of them, but you hear from certain people that the Panthers they expect to be better next year. Broncos. I don't think you or I is very high on that team, but I don't think I struggle to see them to being as bad as the Patriots.
I agree. I actually looked at the Broncos schedule and I'm like, okay, they're going to stink, but there's actually a few wins on there.
I mean, my answer to your question is it's the New York Football Giants.
Wow. New York Football Giants 10-1, expected to finish last in the NFC East. New York Football Giants. Do we have that schedule up here? Let me go through that schedule for you since we don't have it up. But the Giants schedule is, and again, this is the problem with, having to pay Daniel Jones. They didn't have to, but they did. They decided to pay Daniel Jones all that money, which again is the cruelty of the NFL economic structure. Well, I guess we'll pay him because what's the alternative? And I mean, you end up losing your best player in your secondary because of it, really? Xavier McKinney? Like, I just think you look at this schedule like, okay, I mean, there are wins, right?
I mean, they get the NFC South, which helps.
They get the NFC South, and, some people think, okay, well, I mean, you got to factor in a split with the Commanders, right? Like, we got to give them that if we're projecting. So it is the NFC South, so there are wins. I just want to go back, and I know I am just going to let the hate wash over me for what I'm about to say.
The other one, real quick, I'll just bring up, I could see the Raiders being absolutely terrible this year.
Can we show that schedule?
The problem is the AFC West, though. Yeah. You have the Chargers and the Broncos. I don't know that I think either one of them is going to be incredible.
Oh, I think the Chargers are going to be good this year. Yeah, I think you're selling the Chargers short. But, I understand you have post-traumatic stress disorder.
That's right. Remember, last year was my year to be on there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But I think you're right about the Broncos being – okay, let's just say you split the Broncos games. The Raiders could stink. What are the Raiders' number for fewest wins?
They were like 11-1 on there, I think.
Yeah, that's interesting. Can we just, to amuse me, to close the show, to amuse me, you find me amusing, can you just throw the Steelers schedule up there one more time? I know what you're thinking. You're crazy because it's Mike Tomlin and the Steelers. I just want to throw that schedule up one more time because they're 20-1 here. 20-1. I'm just saying. If you throw up this schedule, how many wins can you really count on? All right, let's give them the Broncos. At the Broncos, even though that's elevation, Kelly, I'm just being generous. At the Raiders, sure. Then you do have a Giants and Commanders in the middle there. Okay. But, tell me where the weeks are that are actual, oh, no, they'll definitely win that. I am just telling you that there is a world where the Pittsburgh Steelers end up 4-13 this year. And I know that's going to blow, Mike Tomlin, doesn't happen to him. But I'm just saying that schedule is brutality. And last I checked, it's still lesser Russell Wilson as the starting quarterback. And so, I don't know, man. 20-1 on the problem is the Patriots are so bad that I don't know that this would even get home.
They're so bad. That's all I keep going back to. Every other one of these teams would be interesting to me if the Patriots didn't exist.
I still think the Patriots are bad. But I've just asked the question. If you were not allowed to bet the Patriots.
Yeah, I think I'd still go Giants. I understand you like Steelers, though.
At 20-1, I would actually take them for that possibility.
Patriots one I might shop around and add here.
Yep, I think so.